Hi Gemini, my name is Abby with Spiritual Fixation. I've already shuffled these cards off camera, so let me get started. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups, Death in reverse, and the Emperor also in reverse. You could be having a hard time with clarity in a relationship, getting through to each other here, and I think you guys are maybe getting stuck in your ways. There seems to be, there's just a lack of communication or not able to communicate properly. Sort of like your egos are just kind of fighting each other here. But there is love here. You guys might both be kind of contemplating if the relationship is worth fighting for, considering how you guys have been feeling lately. Three of Pentacles. You could be having a hard time working together. If you guys live together, it could be hard to make things work in that way. I really feel like communication is an issue here. You guys might be kind of getting bored in the relationship as well. Four of Wands in reverse. You guys really could be considering an ending to this relationship, or you may be, or your partner may be. You guys don't know if this will be successful or not in the end of things here. Just don't know if you guys can work it out. The Devil. Yeah, this could be relating to codependency issues or substance abuse, or just sort of maybe on this roller coaster ride of doing really well and then going toxic with each other. So like this up and down thing. There's something here that's getting in the way of your relationship that's very negative, and you guys can't seem to come together. Knight of Cups. You could be just wanting more emotion from your partner, more emotional stability from your partner, more romance maybe, and you guys may need to take this a little slower than you are. Take a step back here and just kind of revisit the relationship, maybe at a different time. It might be good for you guys to take some time apart here. And then you guys can come back together later. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen individually. Eight of Swords in reverse. I think you don't want to feel trapped in this relationship. You want it to be more of a, you know, nobody wants to feel trapped in a relationship, but you may be wanting this to feel more free. You may be needing to feel more free from this. I think you're strongly considering walking away from this person. And I think you also might be scared that you could be losing a good thing, because it is a soulmate connection. But if they're not willing to work on themselves and work on their emotional immaturity, then it's not going to work. And if they're not willing to compromise as well, they have to make some sort of compromise here, yeah, to make this work. Because it could. This Ten of Cups here. This Ten of Cups being here, there might be children involved, and you guys could really be trying to work this out. I think you guys, if there are children involved, you guys are at your best when you are in a family unit and really both working on that. You guys have a lot in common, I think, in that area. But there's other factors that are, you know, other characteristics about each of you individually that are having a hard time coming together outside of the kids, outside of the marriage, like who you guys are individually. You guys could be growing apart as well. Three of Swords in reverse. It could have been a lot that happened in the past, and that was very hurtful from either of you. I'm getting it's more from your partner, though. Your partner made some bad decisions that were extremely hurtful, and it made you rethink who they were and what kind of relationship that you're in. It's for like this, you feel betrayed energy. Could have been something on, like they were on their phone doing shady things, or just shady things in general, I think caused feeling like you can't trust them. There's a strong lack of trust here, which is throwing the communication off, which is throwing everything else off. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I think you are considering if this is worth working on, if this relationship is worth, if you should put more energy into this than you already have, because I see that you have put a lot of energy and work into making this relationship happen and come as far as it has. And I think you're just starting to give up. It's kind of like slowly, not all at once, but it just feels like you're slowly have been thinking about for a while now whether or not you need to keep working on this. I feel like there's a lot more work on your end than your partner's end here, unfortunately. They could have some sort of complex that they don't need to work on themselves, and everything that they're doing is fine, and it works for them, and it's kind of like they're saying to you, if this doesn't work for you, then oh well. And there's just a lack of compromise from them, but it just relates back to emotional immaturity, and they can't, they're not doing their part in things. They're not trying as hard as they could. They know that deep down. It's just they're being extremely lazy about this. Six of Swords in reverse. You don't want to walk away from this because there has been so much work on your end from this. I think it's more of a question now of how much longer can this go on, and do I deserve this as well? Do I deserve everything that's happened to me, even though I've done my best to make this work and you're not? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I think you have so much hope for this relationship. Strongly looking at the potential here of this person and who they could be, because it's not like they're bad at all times, obviously, or you wouldn't be with them. It's more of a situational thing. I think you guys are able to come together at certain points, and then other points it feels like you're completely off track, and then, like I said, this up and down sort of relationship where things really work and then they don't work whatsoever. It makes it hard for you to walk away. It's kind of like as soon as you start thinking about walking away, they pull you back in, and then, you know, they pull you back in, and then they treat you like crap again. It's just not healthy. I mean, I think this is starting to affect your mental health here. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you guys are in a cycle, and it's up to you, really, if you want to continue this cycle or not. I think you already know the answer to that. I think I could tell you, but at the end of the day, you're gonna do what it is that you think you need to do. So, you know, I'm gonna end it on that. I mean, I guess I was going to say, I think that you do deserve better, but I could see, you know, if you're thinking about the potential of things, and sometimes it works perfectly, I could see why you would be hesitant on walking away. Okay, we have the Frog. Adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. So, yeah, maybe it could work out. It's just... like I said, compromise. I think it would be a better word than adapt, because, like I said, this person is not trying as hard as they could, which is not fair for you. And I don't think I think you're tired of surviving this relationship. I think you're just, so I don't agree with this, but you know what? It could be a message for somebody, obviously. The B, hard work is rewarded with responsibility and a sweetness that is shared. So you guys both need, if you really want this to work, you're both going to really have to work hard and understand that you guys could be on different timelines and that it could work out one day. It's just a matter of how long will that take. You have to be willing to accept it could take a very long time. And we have the llama. Let courage lead you to seek support and overcome a fear of intimacy. So intimacy may be an issue for you guys. It could be a confidence issue. You know, I would start working on self-love. I think this relationship has been a really big focus for you, and you might have put yourself on the back burner regarding this relationship, and well, focusing on this relationship, putting yourself behind. Maybe start working on self-love, doing things for yourself. Stop worrying about your partner so much. That could be an attractive thing for your partner. Maybe they just need some space and you both need some space here. So I'm gonna leave you reading at that. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.